What's up guys, it's Windascent back again, and today I'm gonna show you how to combine two starter decks. In this case Gaia Red, but it's more, it's not like finding the perfect deck by combining two starter decks. It's more like my process of building a deck from two starter decks, if that makes sense. So, as I said in my last video, there are a couple of 2-offs, mostly 4-offs. There are, well, 5 cards that there are 2-offs. So, instead of starting to look at the deck like, what would I take away for what? Instead, I like to do this. This is for Digimon because you get 4 of most things and 2 of some things. So instead, I fill the blanks and kind of complete the playsets. So we put 2 Ho-Omons, Phoenixmons, and 2 Greymons. There we go. Turn you to the side. There we go. It's a bit messy, but it'll do. And 2 more War Greymons. Or Greymen? I don't know. Then 2 more Giga Destroyer. And this is not cards that I want to add to the deck. This is just me completing every playset, as I said, and then Terraforce. I'm not even looking at what the cards do or thinking about it. I'm just completing everything. Okay, now we have a playset of everything. And there were, if you remember, 5 cards that there were only 2 of. So we added 10 cards in total when we completed the missing playsets, so to speak. Now these cards are really no use for you personally, at least for this deck. So you do what you do with them. Maybe give or trade to a friend, or just have spares in case, which is what I'm gonna do. Anyways, so now we have a playset of everything. Now we need to take away 10 cards, and this is what the whole idea of my deck building is. Fill the blanks and then take away. Then look at what's not working. So let's see, we have 12 rookies or 12 level 3s. Take none of them away. Generally, I don't want to take Digimon away. I'd rather take options that I don't feel really are necessary. Well, we'll get to that soon. Moving on, we have 12 level 4s, Greymon, Birdamon, Cordamon. Yeah, 12 is a good number. I don't want to go below that. We have 8 level 5s. Don't want to go below that. 8 level 6s. I think I might actually stick there, but we will get back to that soon. I might take 1 War Greymon or Phoenixmon away. We'll see soon. So, then this is the part where we start with the easy cuts. Starlight's Explosion. Totally worthless in my eyes. Others might differ, but it doesn't change the game state at all. It can, if your opponent is dumb or is like accepting that his Digimon will die when he attacks the security, then sure, it might do something, but then at the same time, if he goes in knowing his Digimon might die, it didn't really make any difference. And yeah, it doesn't do anything. It's so easy to play around, and by itself it does nothing. It's worthless in every single way. What if it comes from security? Well, then the opponent waits unless he has a winning board and he can't go back from it. Then he has to continue doing that and never play cards for their security effect. You can think about their added bonus and and you can calculate how often it can happen and add that to their normal effect, but always never just go by the security. Just think of it as a little bonus if the security does something special. It's important, yes, it's an important part of the card, but that does not make a card good alone. Okay, 6 more cards to remove. I don't like Giga Destroyer. I think we might go back to 2. Maybe even 1. I don't like it that much. So, let's start by getting rid of 2 and see how it feels. Now we'll need to get 4 more cards until we have a 50 card deck. And for Digitama, we don't have to do anything about that, so yeah, easy peasy. Tai Kamiya, do I like you or do I not like you? And I'm not talking like a character, I'm talking as a tamer card. Also Shadow Wing. I just said that you can't go just by security. But then again, in this case, we only have the starter deck to go by. So we might have to go by security in this case. And besides, when I was talking about security, I was kind of referring to a card that really does nothing. And the only scenario where it might sometimes give you give you a little board advantage if it comes from security and your opponent is dumb. So yeah. Let's see. I might want to cut 1 Wargreymon down. Here we have a situation I thought I had calculated. I had actually done this list, but now I'm not so sure when I'm looking at it here physically. Which is weird. But these things happen, so you'll just have to live with me. So far, we need to remove 4 more cards. You know what? I think I will remove the 1 Giga Destroyer. Yes, it's nice if I have the opportunity to destroy 2 cards with it, but it's a 6 cost and I have to have the opportunity. And if I would ever draw 2 of them, I would cry. So it's just a card that is there. If I draw it, I draw it. If I don't, I don't. It's fine in 1. I really get to my... In Digimon, you get to your cards since you're evolving a lot. So it's not too hard to get to, but at the same time, it's not necessary to get to. Okay, so now we've removed 7 cards. We need 3 more cards gone. Do I want to play Tai Kamiya or not? Do I want to play 8 level 6s or not? And what about Shadow Wing? I don't think it's such a good card, but it could come in clutch with the security. And I might need to rely more on luck in the tournament, since I don't have much to go on. Yes, I will be adding booster pack cards later on, but that's besides the point. Now I'm showing you how to combine 2 red starter decks, and now I'm stuck for some reason, even though I went through this. Tai Kamiya, though, I don't like it. But how do the numbers go? I think I'll play... I think I'll remove 2 Shadow Wings. Now, it's nice for memory as well. And the power boost is not a bad thing. I can get rid of my opponent's Digimon. I'll get rid of 2 Shadow Wing and 1 Tai Kamiya. Yeah, I like the power that sticks more, and I think it's really nice if I get the extra 1000 to get my vanillas to attack over other vanillas. And well, that's pretty much it. And to survive security checks against vanilla level 6s. I don't want 4 of him. I don't think I need to see more than 1, but if I get more than 1, it's not a bad thing. It's just that I'd prefer not to. Those numbers are not necessary, but they're fine. So, okay, what did we end up with? We made sure to add 2 Greymons, 2 Phoenix Mons, 2 War Greymons, 2 Gaia Force, 2 Giga Destroyers, and that's it, yes. And what did we remove? 1 tie, 2 Shadow Wing, 3 Giga Destroyer, and 4 Starlight Explosion. And now this is not the recipe for the perfect deck. Not at all. As you saw, I made a lot of last-minute changes to what I had planned originally. But it's more about the process. And this is something that I find so much, personally at least, it helped me so much more than to think of, oh, what'll I take away and what do I want to add? How do I make room to add that? For me, it's easier to see the whole deck and see what's unnecessary and remove. Just an idea, especially in this game where you get 4 of the most of the cards, and then the rest are 2-offs. Now, let's do a quick run through what I would do if I had more cards. It would really depend on what cards I had. If I had all the... if I had to make room for Omnimon, if I had all the cards I needed, I would only play 4 Gaia Force and 1 to 3 4-cost Tai Kamiya. Not this one, the booster one. 1 to 3, maybe 1 to 2. Well, that's thinking on a big scale, but for now, I think the numbers are good. 12 level 3s. You can add more. I think you could have a few more. I think this guy is unnecessary if you have a lot of rookies. Well, if we go through the 2 boosters I got from my packs, let's say you got something similar. I got 2 level 3s, a Beamon and a Gilmon. I say, just because they have effects, they have the same cost as this, but less power, but they're still better, because I don't think a level 3's power matter that much unless you're playing a Rookie Rush. It might, of course, everything matters, but I'd say effect over power. Level 2 Vanilla's always good. So you could cut these if you have many level 3s, but I don't. So for example, I might cut these cards for these and go with 16 rookie level 3s. I might play this Birdramon, probably just over a vanilla Birdramon, because I think 12 level 4s is fine, unless I feel like I want to take an option away. I might have this as a finisher just because, you gotta go a little crazy when you're just playing with a starter deck in a big tournament. So, yeah. But the point being, the numbers here are fine. You can always go less level 6s. You don't have to follow me like a rule, but 12 3s are fine. You could add some more. 12 4s are fine. You could add a little more, but I don't think you need to. I like 8 level 5s. You could have, maybe you could go a little bit below or above. Up to you. 8 level 6s, not necessary. Maybe you're playing Omegamon, you're playing 4 of him, then yeah, sure, play 8 level 6s. Maybe even 9, depending on your build. When it comes to options and tamers, I think the only option you really need is Gaia Force. But it depends, again, if you don't have many cards, you just have the starter decks, then you might want some spicy techs. And you want to replace this tie with the 4 cost, and I don't think you should play 3 of the 4 cost when you start getting more cards. Anyhow, that's a bit of extra rumbling, and damn, I really wish I could play this guy. Oh, that's so awesome. Well, I did actually. Don't take this seriously though. Now the video is over. You can leave. Goodbye. Have a good life. All that. But yeah, I did pull 1 purple level 5, 2 level 4s. So I could play him with his effect. It would be the spiciest and coolest of techs, and that would make me kind of happy. I kind of want to, because I'm still playing a pile of cards. Let's just call it that. It's barely a deck, but you know, I'm good enough, so it'll be good enough. Anyways, this is pretty much it, and I'm quite happy with this build. It's quite similar to what I had planned, just a bit different option ratio. Anyhow, thanks for watching and sticking through, especially if you remain through the last part where I mumbled a lot of utter nonsense. But still, look at this alt art guy. I'm sure the starter decks has like better pull rates, but like even so, a secret rare and an alt art, I'm fucking crazy right now. Oh man, I can't believe it. I'm so happy, and I hope you guys are happy. And I'll see you. I don't know. You'll see me in the next video, I guess, and maybe I'll see you in the tournament or some tournament. Hey, whatever. Have a good day, guys. See you later.